Let's take Paolo. 12 and a half rebounds, assists. Not going to add the points despite the fact that he broke out with 36 against Atlanta. Now we're taking on Memphis, and you probably see a healthy dose of Triple J here, who is suddenly the Defensive Player of the Year frontrunner, and is going to be all over him, maybe forcing him to pass more. But Paolo's been the point guard anyway, with Suggs out lately, and with Franz being the clear number one scorer. His last six, about 6 assists per game on 8, 9 potentials. Last four is actually leading the team in rebound chances and grabbing about 8 per game. So I bumped this number up one if I was a bookmaker, and it's minus 105 here for the 13. Maybe they're concerned about back-to-backs. But Paolo is a young guy who really hasn't seen much change in his numbers on short rest. In fact, last year he was kind of better scoring-wise when he was on the short rest. His last time, in a blowout at Denver, he only got 30 minutes. He got 8 and 4 in terms of the rebounds, assists, but I expect this one to be closer. Memphis also on a back-to-back, probably no Ja, which means they're due for some offensive regression without Ja. It's like every time he's out, they seem to light it up, but they're probably going to miss a bunch more shots here. In Orlando are the Grizz. We know they play so fast that other teams just pile up stats, and that's key. I mean, in the last 7, they're actually allowing the most points, rebounds, and assists to power forwards. 12 rebounds per game to the position, and they allow the most assists per game to the position on the season, in part, again, because Triple J is tough to score on down low, so you're going to be kicking it out, and because the Grizz having a terrible above-the-break 3 defense. So if you kick it out, you're probably going to be kicking it out to an open shooter, can knock down some stuff. Paolo, for what it's worth, much more reliable at home, 8 and 6 in terms of the rebounds, assists versus 6.7, 4.2 on the road. And I like the matchup. I like him to come out of the break here and kind of bust the slump, which we saw in that first game, because he came in sputtering, and now I think him and Franz are going to try to really carry this team.